All right, let's talk about something huge. We're diving into a massive shift in the business world today. I'm talking about how AI is completely rewriting the playbook for sales. So let's get right into it. You know the feeling, right? You get that sales pitch in your inbox or on the phone, and it's just completely wrong for you. It feels like spam. And honestly, that's because it is spam. Well, AI is here to change all that. The whole idea is to make sales way more personal, way more effective by finally finding that one right signal in a whole ocean of noise. So for forever, sales has just been a numbers game, right? Just more calls, more emails, more everything. Just blast it all out there and hope anything eventually sticks. But that old brute force method, yeah, that's officially over. And this really shows you the heart of that shift. On one side, you've got the old way, spray and pray. It's all about volume. But on the other side, that's the new way. We're talking AI-powered precision. It's not about volume anymore, it's a game of intelligence. Every single action is calculated. I love this analogy. We're basically trading in the shotgun for a sniper rifle. So what's causing this huge leap forward? It's AI. And look, it's not just another tool in the toolbox. You should think of it as the new operating system for growth. And why is that? It's because it doesn't just automate the simple stuff. It's automating the critical, complex decisions that happen behind the scenes. Okay, so at the very core of this whole revolution is something called predictive AI. What it does is pretty amazing. It looks at all your past data. I'm talking everything, the wins, the losses, even the ones that almost happened. And it finds these hidden patterns to predict what's going to happen next with, honestly, incredible accuracy. We're moving away from guesswork and into a world of data-driven certainty. And it really all boils down to answering three super simple but critical questions. That's it. Who should we call? When should we call them? And what on earth should we say? If you can get these three things right, you've basically unlocked the code to efficient growth. So for the rest of this explainer, let's break down exactly how AI tackles each one of these. All right, first up, the big one, the most fundamental question of all. Who should our sales teams even be talking to in the first place? You know, the old way of figuring this out, it was kind of like alchemy, just a murky mix of gut feelings and pure guesswork. AI comes in and turns all of that into a precise, evidence-based science. This question right here is the absolute key. This is what predictive AI is asking, and it completely reframes the whole problem. See, it's not about simple stuff anymore, like, hey, did they open an email? No way. It's about analyzing thousands, maybe millions of data points to find prospects that have the exact digital DNA of your absolute best, most profitable customers. So how does AI build this picture? Well, it uses these four key pillars of data. First, you've got firmographic data. That's stuff like company size, industry, the tech they use. It tells you if the company is even a good fit. Then, demographic data tells you if you're talking to the right person at that company. Next is behavioral data, which shows if they're interested in your solution based on what they're doing on your website. And finally, intent data. And honestly, this one is the real game changer. This shows that they're actively looking for a solution like yours right now, all across the internet. You put all that together, and bam, you get a complete, totally actionable profile. And the results? I mean, when you get the who right, they're not just good, they're seriously impressive. Check this out. Companies using this predictive approach are seeing an average return on investment of 138%. Just think about that for a second. They're not just making small improvements. They're fundamentally changing the entire economic equation of getting a new customer, all by focusing only on the leads that have the highest chance of closing. And this chart, this just drives the point home. Look at the industry average for converting a lead. It's just a little over 3%. Kind of low, right? But now look at the companies using predictive AI. They're hitting 6%, sometimes even higher. They are literally doubling their sales efficiency. And the best part? It's not because they're working harder. It's because they're working smarter. Okay, so we've nailed down who to target. That's a huge piece of the puzzle. But what about the other two questions? Now let's dig into how AI helps us master the next two critical challenges, figuring out the absolute perfect moment to reach out and knowing exactly what to say when we do. You've probably heard this before, but in sales, timing is, quite literally, everything. And this decay curve here shows just how fast an opportunity can vanish. I mean, look at these numbers. If you respond within 5 minutes of someone showing interest, you are 21 times more likely to qualify them. 21. But if you wait just 10 minutes, your chances absolutely plummet. So how does AI solve this? Simple. It monitors all those buying signals in real time, so you can strike while the iron is hot, reaching out the very second that a prospect is most engaged. And now for the what to say part. This is where it gets really cool. On the left, you see that generic fill-in-the-blank template that we all get a million times a day, and that we all immediately delete. But on the right, that's the AI difference. Generative AI has taken all those data points we talked about, a LinkedIn post, some company news, their tech stack, and woven them into a hyper-relevant, super compelling message. See, it's not just personalized with a name, it's actually genuinely helpful.
Okay, so for any business leaders out there, the question is no longer if you should adopt AI. That ship has sailed. The real question now is how. And this brings us to a really critical strategic choice. Do you buy a ready-made, off-the-shelf tool, or do you build your own custom solution from the ground up?
Let's break that down. Look, off-the-shelf tools are great. They're fast, they're convenient. But here's the catch. Your competitors can buy the exact same tool. But building your own custom solution, whoa, that's a different league. That allows you to create what we call proprietary intelligence from your own unique data. Just imagine, say, a logistics company. They could train an AI on their own private shipping data to predict supply chain problems before they even happen. Now that is a true competitive advantage that you simply cannot buy off a shelf. So what's next? Where is all of this technology headed? Well, we're moving past the idea of AI as just an analyst that gives you reports. We're heading toward a future where AI is a true co-pilot, sitting right alongside every single person on your sales team. And this isn't science fiction. This is the very near-term roadmap. Pretty soon, AI is going to evolve from just recommending what to do to actually doing it. It's going to autonomously handle all those tedious, time-consuming tasks, nurturing leads, scheduling meetings, even drafting initial proposals. And that frees up your human team to focus on what we do best, building real relationships and closing those big, complex deals. So look, this revolution isn't coming. It's already here. The technology is ready to go. The data is just sitting there, waiting. The only real question left is the one right there on the screen. The machine knows what to do. The question is, are you ready to listen? Are you and is your organization truly ready to embrace the future of sales do?